ones, but then again, if all that's left is those other two, they kind of took care of the good guys.
Which I was not expecting.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I have to go to the door. Might have to recall that front desk, man.
Oh, was that
The
not
guys
them?
disappeared. No, it was just a noise.
Huh. Oh, he's getting ready. What do you want your downtime to be?
Gambling.
Okay. Well, might already have a system in place.
They do. It is in the past times. I can't remember which one it was though.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is just like the pit fighting. Okay. Alright. Easy peasy. We're going to
Yeah, some candy
go.
bars.
Alright, so we're going to do 3 checks. How much do you want to bet?
Um, so double checking my gold, I believe I have like 30?
So,
Gosh.
with 0 successes, you lose all your money and possible debt equal to that amount. You have 1 success, it's lose half the money. 2, you gain uh, your money back plus half, and if you win all 3 times, you gain double the amount.
Yes. So,
All right, so this is going to be with being in the inn. This is going to be with Dodo the Bard.
perfect. Dodo, don't screw me over here, man. All right, so I'm gonna bet 10 gold.
Okay, 10 gold. So we're going to do 10 plus 5. Me. All right. So your first check is going to be an insight check.
Insight.
D20 plus insight.
All right, let me see what my insight is. It's +3, so D20. 23.
All right. So the only way I can beat you is if I roll like an 18. Nope. All right. So that's 1 success.
All right.
Good start. Right now you've only lost half your money.
Good.
The next one is a deception check.
All right, deception. Let's see here. I get no modifier on it, so just a 20.
Yikes. Roll good.
Oh.
Well, you've already lost. I don't even have to roll. All right.
All right.
Last one, chance to make is intimidation.
Intimidation. Another 0.
Oh man.
All right, here we go. Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Not
18.
bad. Not bad.
Stand a chance.
7 plus 5. Yeah, so that's 2 successes. So you get your. How much was it? 10 gold?
10 gold is what I bet.
Alright, so you get that back plus 5 more.
Yes, 15. So 5. 5 added on to what I
Yep.
have, so
Because two. If you would have got. If you would have won 3 times, that would have been double that amount.
good.
You have to win
Good,
all 3.
good.
I like that system. No one's used it. It's the same concept as the pit fighting, but the pit fighting is like 50 gold per win,
Yeah.
which is insane.
But with my fighting, it doesn't work that way. It wouldn't
Well,
work well.
you would use its strength, dex, and con are the 3. Are the 3 checks.
So con, I might have a chance. Strength, not at all.
But it's that same concept with the 2d10 plus 5. So,
Gotcha.
I know you're kind of bouncing in and out last week, but if you haven't noticed, there is defensive walls going up.
Yes, I saw the defenses.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Man, they are prepping for this shit. I thought we were gonna have to do that.
Well, it's one guy, and it took him a week to do all this, so
Say,
there we go.
Mr. Gurky
Mr.
was
Gurky
putting
doing
in
some
some
work. Yeah. I like the. Yeah, I'll leave them in the ground a little bit. I'll raise some of these up a little bit.
Welcome, Double A. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
How it goes.
you guys can play together because Jesse canceled at like the last minute,
Because I have
Oh, that's a
nobody.
bummer.
and he has nobody. And Rachel thought about playing too, but we've had a very long weekend, and she is supposed to go to the grocery tonight, and I don't think she's getting off the couch.
Bound chicka bow wow chicka bow.
No, definitely not that busy of a weekend.
No, man, she's been cooking cakes since
Yeah, dude.
Thursday when we were playing D&D.
Yeah.
Jesus. Cakes?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
My sister.
You didn't
had
see in D&D in the Talespire chat earlier?
No, he's in the. He can't see that one anymore.
Mm-mm.
I thought that was in
Yeah,
the
she-
regular Talespire.
Yeah, here, I'll put it in there.
Oh.
I think she put it in Tuesday.
Yeah, she did. Let me.
I didn't realize it was in the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Here, I will throw her cake in the regular Talespire. Yeah, she baked this cake on Thursday while we were playing. So there's some audio where it's like
cow?
she's like yelling from the other room.
Yeah.
Then Saturday morning she did the flowers kind of throughout the week because she like tested some different styles out and they're like melting, and so she was having some issues with leaves like throughout the entire week. But yeah, she did all that Saturday morning for my sister's wedding shower or wedding reception. I don't know. Those guys were there,
impressive.
so
It looks fantastic. She did a good job.
yeah.
There's no candles though.
That's because it's a wedding, not a birthday. Doofus, do you not know how the world works?
Not weddings.
He hasn't gone through one of those yet.
Ah, okay.
A birthday?
A wedding cake.
All the above.
That's her. That's her first wedding cake, and I was not allowed to drive.
Oh.
I wouldn't have drove because may have had some issue. Like I didn't want it to be my fault. So
Gotcha.
what you don't
So we
see in the
even got
picture
food?
is a pretty good lean.
A lean?
Yeah, so if she would like rotate that 90 degrees, you would see it leaning back. I think from this angle it's leaning back. But
So it's fallen over.
yes, like there's rods in the middle of it to keep it from
Mhm.
doing that, but she just didn't do the cakes. Like you have to do it perfectly even. Once that icing goes on, it gets heavy. It
I was
starts
gonna
leaning. Yeah. Then we had to drive
does,
40 minutes
and
on the
then-
highway, and I got it out of the car. I'm like, we need to hurry up and get this party over with so we can get to the cake, and it cannot tip over. Yeah, if she wouldn't have put the rods in, it would have fell over.
Yeah, which is why bakers do it, and they do it
Yeah.
typically. It's you know.
I mean, normally we don't have to drive 40 minutes for her cakes to be delivered, so then it was warm out, and I think on the other side, one of the flowers actually fell off. So we hid that in the back.
Bastard.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
So for you Tuesday guys, thanks for not having a life on a Sunday night.
I was
You're
literally I kept the day open so I could watch the stream tonight.
Wow.
Now you get to be in it.
So next Sunday's game, I'll post this in their chat, is going to get moved to Saturday. With like COVID being not as bad and going down, Rachel's going to go out of town on Friday with her sisters and mom and nieces and go see another aunt, and won't be back until probably Sunday evening. I don't want to have to stop at like 7 o'clock and go pick her up from my sister-in-law. So next Sunday's game is getting moved to Saturday.
Okay.
For whoever
I
can
can
make it.
I was gonna say I could try to make it.
So the Tuesday game this week is still fine, which is why you guys aren't getting anything extra other than helping out Dodo.
The plus side to playing tonight is it means that when I miss Tuesday's game, it won't be an issue.
Oh, are you not playing Tuesday then?
We have a board meeting on Tuesday.
Okay, so
And so I tried to get him to reschedule it, but there wasn't enough time for everybody. So this Tuesday I might still play and just kind of split my attention between the two. We'll see.
Gotcha.
The problem is board meetings are usually short, so it's going to depend on what the board package, like what the meeting agenda looks like.
Yeah.
Because if the meeting is only going to be an hour and a half long,
Okay.
then I don't want to waste the whole goddamn night.
Well, let's go ahead and do your downtime then. So if you're, can't talk or if you're late, it's already taken care of.
So I'll be on time. The meeting doesn't actually start till 6:30. So
Okay.
that, like, I can. The first half hour is not an issue.
Okay, cool. And we'll do that on Tuesday then, and I'll drag your character around wherever they decide to go. Because I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys didn't really have a plan last week. I just kind of said, hey, this is what you can do.
Our plan last week was based off of literally what we learned in my downtime. And this week I forgot to. I forgot to do my level up. Is Dodos, you've already leveled up to 3?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Everybody that's been playing from the beginning should be 3 now. Evil's at 1. Thomas is changing his character to an Azamar Paladin. So he'll be back at 1. Halif just started, so he's at 1. I need to level up Optimus because he'll just stay with whoever's the highest level, and everybody else is 3.
Fantastic.
Then King is going to be playing. It looks like the new half vampire race comes out on the book on Tuesday. So I've been helping him with how game mechanics work. Because he was getting confused with the freaking he's playing a fighter with the dual wield with the offhand. He was confused on how that worked exactly. All right. Who they? You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, cool.
Do we get the long rest effect?
Yep.
Right.
So yeah, at any time you guys play, it will be after a long rest. So. I just pulled up the Talespire category, and pretty sure the top guy with 7 viewers has a part of the map that I have in one of mine. That's funny. Yeah. And yeah, anytime you guys play will be considered after a long rest because there's a whole week of chilling.
Between.
So, Double A, or not Double A, but Dodo, I'll if you guys are all ready, I'll let you kind of lead things.
Oh shit. It's a lot of responsibility.
I still
All
can't
right.
save stupid. So what has your group been up to last week?
So last week I kind of explained it briefly inside of the camp discussion we had in the middle of the week. We decided to go to the big city, and along our travel there, we hit a diseased village. Well, we don't know it was diseased. That was just the name of the map. But we hit a village, and it seemed that there was a disease because none of the bones that were burned seemed to have any battle markings or battle scars. So we inspected it. We looked around, killed a cow, hit the road. Didn't find anything important there. We went to the big city, tried to find some work. Only found a bunch of missing children and a suspicious church. The church praised the deity Shar, which is kind of odd because Shar is, from where I'm from, is typically a not so praised goddess, one of the dark, doing evil deeds of sorts to people. And we found out that the king is supposedly kidnapping children, according to the crown guard. So then on our way back, we went hunting, got midway through a fight, grabbed hold of a wolf, and we came back here. and I hold up the fucking wolf arm, and I got this little prize to throw on a little treat of mine.
I
turn and throw up in my mouth.
was gonna say, you guys want to get the Selwand and Zilvalur, since you still your name was spelled wrong. Give me Constitution saving throws. Both of you. See if you throw up in your mouth a little bit.
That's a 9, I think.
One
Okay.
sec. One sec.
Yeah,
Got too many windows open in.
Dude, I have both of my monitors are just full of tabs right now.
Same.
Which were we doing? Just straight con?
Con saving throw.
Oh.
Do I lose some
Oh,
health
that was
for
the one I
doing
used.
this?
Yep.
I think he's
you
just trying to. I think he's
rolled
just
a
trying to
21.
see.
Um,
God damn.
so on, you see this armor, and you've kind of like caught glimpses of it through the weekend. But this is the first time you've really been up close to it, and you're like, ugh, ugh. You throw up in your mouth a little bit. You're able to swallow it though. And Silver, you are, yeah, you're like, cool. It's an arm. You are not affected by the rank smell of a rotting wolf arm that's been laying around camp for a week in the communal camp.
I think I swallowed back my vomit down.
Yeah. Dodo, or yeah, so be Dodo. You owe 7 copper. Yep.
Yep.
The other guys, you guys will pay on Tuesday.
You'll pay.
Oh, I
you'll
can know
pay.
3 spells. Sweet. Learn that one.
All right. So, originally my companions, before they were unable to move today, we were planning on going back to that disease village. We wanted to double check some things
Why is
and,
there spike fences up?
grab some rare flowers that aren't supposed to be here that I neglected to pick.
Real quick, out of the game question: how do you do the health point roll in D&D Beyond?
Oh, I don't. I just do it manually. So when you level up, my rule is it'll take whatever your dice is. You either take the average or the average or higher. So if you're rolling a D8, you'll roll a D8. That'll be if you roll a 4 or lower, you take 4. If you roll 5 or higher, you take whatever you roll.
Okay.
I'm certain there used to be a button that I could just click to roll a dice in this damn game.
In D&D Beyond,
Could be.
you have to turn it on your character settings. Let me.
Oh, did I? I turned it off. That's why.
Because if you're doing the extension from D&D Beyond to Talespire, it rolls on Beyond and in Talespire.
So it is the roll plus your Constitution bonus, right? That's your health.
Yep.
7. Okay.
I think it does it automatically for the Constitution.
Well, D&D Beyond is wonky, which is why I want you guys to manually do it, because you're not taking the average, you're taking the average or higher. So, and it's just to add in some variation. So if we have 3 human fighters, they're all going to be at different hit points, not by much, but they'll all be different because it just adds in some more variety of.
Yeah. So the D&D Beyond does automatically add in the con bonus.
Cool.
Yeah. So you just roll a dice, type in the total amount that you've rolled, and it adds up your con bonus for every level.
Gotcha.
I'm going to change any of this stuff.
While I figured that out, I'm gonna go store the arm back in my tent, just sort of sliding it
Okay.
under my pillow.
Put it on ice, please. It fucking stinks.
Nah, the
Fucking
smell
rotting
gives it
corpse.
power.
Use it as
Slide
a
it
back
under my pillow.
scratcher.
Uh, there's no way for me to fucking preserve this thing, is there?
Not without a spell. I mean, if you had access to a basement, maybe.
Yeah, it's just sort of a chiller in the basement.
Yeah, like almost kind of like you would see wine or alcohol being stored in a basement to kind of keep it chill. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be. I would have some more leniency on that, but yeah, it's springtime weather and you're got a wolf arm hanging out in your tent, scratching your back.
You guys think I should ask the local barkeep if he can store this in his storage?
Would you like me to convince him for you?
I mean, if you want to go talk to Gozel and Starless about a way to store it.
No, I'm not worried about it. I probably won't have a house like I was planning on as soon as I thought. This thing's probably just gonna go to rot. I'm still gonna keep it under my pillow though. I like it. It's good luck. Oh, and yeah, no, we're good. We're good. All right. So whenever you guys are ready, I'm good to head out. We're gonna, if you don't mind, head on
Lead
out
the
to that
way.
village.
I am more than happy to follow you to rid the blight of this village.
Let's pull this up.
I would say we're just gonna head towards the south end of town.
Fine. I will try to remember to put you guys back on the correct side. You guys enter the
north, south. We head south. We keep heading south. We're coming through the south.
Fantastic. Okay, that worked.
get your minis out.
Oh,
He's
this
not
is
here.
this is nice.
But otherwise, yeah. Did you guys have any other places after this you wanted to go to?
I've heard rumors that there's something afoot with the in the Elven Village amongst the Elven. I don't know if they're tribes. I don't know what elves. I guess cities, maybe
Their village.
villages.
They have villages. or
So
communities.
as Umbra already knows this area, you guys approach the. It's about almost it. Oh, hang on, I gotta change the time because this is in the evening. Because it's better part of a day's journey to evening. Go. To Kindon. So you guys are about halfway to Kindon right now. Let's get some music. Let's turn it way down for everybody because it gets super loud. Okay. Yeah, you guys are. It's getting a little bit late in the evening, and you guys come up these 3 homes. You can see, even without a perception check, that they are damaged. There's scorch marks from fire. They're missing roofs. Some of the walls are knocked in. As you guys kind of come through the woods and come around, you can see a cart with, skeleton in it. You can see the bonfire. Couple, what looked to be a pen of animals. Then you have destroyed homes.
I speak to the mage and I say, this is a place that you must be comfortable with. All these bodies and corpses.
No, not gonna say anything. Or did we lose? Yeah. We might have lost him a second. Yeah, I just watched him bounce out of Discord and back in.
Am I here?
Yeah, you're here now.
I respond with, I prefer more peaceful graves, or rather than this disaster field that seems to have happened here.
You're deleting that.
No,
That block, right?
I rotated it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want it to look like a pattern. Umbra, as you
fair.
come around the corner and you are, as you look at that house that you guys had searched before, with those flowers, you see that they are dead or missing. You'd have to investigate it a bit more. And the fish that you had seen up on that rack does not exist anymore.
Yeah, the fishy is gone, isn't it?
Didn't you guys take the fish last time?
We took a fish. There was 3.
Yeah.
All
Were
right.
those fish special or something?
Oh yeah, they were fish, man. Fucking whole ass fish.
They were not dead where everything else in the area was.
Son of a. Where the
Hold
hell
on,
are the
they were-
plants?
They were dead. They weren't desecrated, I suppose I should say. They weren't bones.
Umbra, give
We
me
don't-
a nature or survival check.
Doesn't matter which one.
No.
Whichever one's higher.
Not with a nat 20. It's not going to matter. As you're like wondering where these are, you kind of inspect them a bit closer, and you notice that the flowers didn't die. There's no like decaying buds on the ground. These look like they were all picked.
These aren't dead. They're just picked.
And harvested.
Somebody's come through here.
Is that your plant?
Wow. No, but it's not my plant.
It's
I
not
need
your
those
home?
plants. No, I don't live here. I have standards, sir. I lived a life of luxury before this.
I mean, it is a fair question. Look at all the corpses. It does seem like the kind of place you may have been living.
I feel like somebody's been here. All right. Well, obviously the fish are gone too. I'd like to inspect this house.
Okay. As you move in, nothing on the outside's really changed, but once you get into the doors, you see that some of the floorboards have been pulled up and are now missing.
Well, that's new.
Give me a survival check.
Um, 12.
You as you're inspecting this ground here, it looks like it had been like dug up to fit something underneath the floorboard. So there was something here at one point, but these floorboards were definitely here last time you guys stopped through.
Is the bed made still?
Beds in shambles. It looks like someone has slept in here.
All right, boys. Somebody is or has been living here, and something tells me they might have left after we kind of killed that cow.
I mean, clearly somebody lived here. There's houses and a fire and an animal pen.
Well,
Is there
Well,
any like tracks that we can?
Give me a
See?
survival check. Silver, you can
That
do the same
is-
too.
14.
14, okay?
Survival?
Yeah. You can throw in a survival check.
I was 16.
Between the both of you, as he's talking about this, you can see what looks to be like foot impressions in like the grass. Looks like they are heading to the southwest. This would be the capital is due south. This would be more southwest. See these footprints leading away.
Kind of in the direction we came from then.
Yes.
Into the forest or down the path?
Out into the forest.
I say we came south.
Yeah,
Oh,
I meant to put you guys on
We
the
came
northern border.
from... Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's the board's backwards.
Okay.
What is it? What is it, boy? Do you see something?
I pull out my dagger and I. No, I'm just kidding. I suppose we're going to just obviously let everybody know, since 2 of us rolled it and 2 of us saw it. I'm going to say there do appear to be tracks that lead into the forest southwest of here.
Interesting. Well, then here raises the question, boys. Do we give chase? Or can you tell how old these tracks are with those survival
Few
rolls?
days. And
Few
they look
days.
like just like normal boots. You can't tell. Be a medium creature, so human size.
They seem to be more recent than the tracks that you and the others left a week ago.
It better not be that damn wolf. Should we give
That's
chase?
that's the reoccurring villain.
I want that wolf to come back. I want that wolf to come back as a boss at some point.
I do too. That would be beautiful. Okay, so we don't really have any plans other than the elves. Do you guys want to try to follow this and see if we can
It
find
seems like
whoever?
an interesting mystery. You did seem to be under the impression there was stuff has changed in the
Well,
week since you've been here.
I really just need those plants, and I don't want to travel to the mountains.
Well,
Travel to the mountains.
The mountains are far.
Yeah, it's like a week walk. Like that is. We'll need horses, and I don't got gold for horses.
not gonna lie, you told us about the plants being from the mountains that you need.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember. In that case, I would tend to agree. Let's see if we can get these. See if we can follow these tracks into the forest. And
So for Solon and Silver, do you guys want to check out anything else while you're here? This is your first time.
For shits and giggles, I was going to inspect the animal pit or the animal pen here.
All right, give me a nature or survival check. Then let me know which one you do.
It was survival. It was a 22.
All right. As you are inspecting this, you see that the cow closer to the well, I'm pretty sure they chopped its head off. I think it was one fell swoop with a two-handed greatsword. But the cow on the right, it's been dead for a much longer period of time, and it's definitely due to a disease. Like, its bones are discolored, they're not the right size for a cow. It's definitely cow bones. It is just not, like, it definitely suffered.
Can I tell anything about this disease off of these corpses?
No. Give me a medicine check, actually, before I say no.
Like throwing it off the board, then I don't have to worry about it being screwed up by a damn tree. 15.
All right. I mean, you can tell that it is. Oh, what's the name of that disease I gave it? You're breaking up, Dodo. Yeah, you're broke.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, okay. I can hear you now.
Good.
I just don't think I have the correct Google Doc up. Oh, here we go. No, I didn't have. It is. What'd you roll again?
15.
15. Okay. That is a. The disease, the Infernal Hellion.
Oh.
Yes. That's
yes.
what it.
We actually learned that last week whenever we were getting the.
Yes. And you would know that you need the purple mountain tulip, which usually grows in the mountains, but in your adventuring around here, you've not ran into any hills yet, let alone mountains. Give me another medicine check.
This is a question for Dodo. Did you tell us that the name of the flower was Purple Mountain Tulip?
I don't know if
I
he
rolled a
did in the
9.
chat or not.
What's wrong? What did I say? What?
Did you tell us the name of the flower that it was we're looking for?
I did not.
Okay.
I
So with your 9, you know that from what you've heard about it in your previous life, that it could be mixed with sap and water to create healing potions.
Oh, fantastic.
Can we?
We have to make sure we collect this stuff, then, or at least I have to make sure I collect it because we don't have any healers.
I was gonna say, can we actually check to see if there's any seeds or anything left over on the plant?
Go give me an investigation check.
Do one of you guys want to assist me with this so we have it advanced?
I don't
Sure.
know what that
I'll
plant
give you
is.
bardic inspiration.
Oh shit!
All right.
I don't know
Remember,
what that does.
you didn't tell me what those plants are, so
You get to roll a 1d6 and add it on top of your roll, but you have to.
I'm not sure it's gonna matter. You rolled a 19,
Yeah,
so you rolled a 25.
Yeah, you didn't need the bardic inspiration, so keep it for something else. Because how long does it last? Not sure off the top of my head.
So last 10 minute.
Okay. So you're digging around. You can find 3 seeds like buried into the ground, like they've not sprouted or anything. It looks like they may have fallen off when they were cut.
All right, I'm gonna snag some of those.
Okay.
Are they allowed to get loot if I give them it?
Sure.
Okay,
Because
I'm gonna give.
this is all you. So if you want to give anything away, that's on you.
Okay, I'm gonna give one to so Unwave because he's the one that wanted it for the. So
So Unwave, what are you doing as they're picking flowers?
I'm checking the building at the top
Okay.
just to see if there's anything odd.
Give me an investigation check.
That's a 19.
Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, they're picking flowers.
Well, we had to do something.
So you didn't roll bad. And as you're searching through the floorboards, you find a book underneath one of the floorboards.
Can I read this book or
Do
anything?
you know Abyssal or Draconic?
I know neither.
Okay. It's a bunch of gibberish to you. Some of the letters you can make out just from your previous life that it's one of those 2 languages, but you don't know enough of those languages to get to understand what it's talking about.
I just put it away in my knapsack.
Okay. Anybody checking out the middle house? Or the one next to the pen?
I don't think I am checking it out myself.
Okay.
I was checking out the animals. So I can tell that the second animal, or the more recently deceased animal, was killed
Yes.
about a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh, my game froze. Come on, there we go. Okay, I ask Dodo Umbra, if they were the ones who killed the horse or the cow.
I shout over to him. Yeah, the new guy that joined us last week. He said he could speak to animals. I think he's a loony, but he lobbed that thing's head off, saying it wanted to die.
In that case, I have a little bit more respect for you and for those who were with you, for putting the animal out of its misery.
Wait, Nerd, didn't we actually bury that? Because that was his whole.
No. He did like a
No.
little ritual for it.
Okay.
After Eric chopped its head off. Because I'm pretty sure Eric is the one that used his great sword. There's like one clean swipe.
Okay.
Okay.
My last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search that last house that I didn't actually search last time.
The far
like-
one.
Yeah, the far
Okay.
house.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation +3 to that. So 15.
As you're looking around, it looks similar to what the rest of your group described last week when you guys were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that sticks out or anything like that.
All right. I'll walk back over to him. Did you guys find anything in there?
I found this book. I tossed it to him.
I
Alright.
catch it. If you give me a second, I might be able to actually read this thing.
Can you read Draconic or Abyssal?
I have a spell called Comprehend Languages.
Nice. That'll work.
So I will take.
Go ahead.
It's a ritual, so I can take 10 minutes and read it.
All right. As you kind of just sit down, what are the other two of you doing while he's going to sit down and read this?
Well, if he's sitting here reading a book by the fire, or by what used to be the fire, I'll go and investigate the buildings.
Okay. Selwyn?
I'm just out here by the campfire, by this cart, playing on the lute.
All right. Give me a performance check. Your loot.
That's +5, so
Okay.
16.
Wow, he's pretty good.
My God, I actually hear that music. It's like that 16 was good enough to actually make real sound.
I'm scared when I play bad. what kind of music we hear?
I'll probably just pick something. I mean, I just picked something at random here. All right. As he's doing that, Silverlord, give me a. You feel a bit inspired, so give me investigation checks with advantage. Which one are you checking first?
We will go. I was just gonna say my top left or top right. So whatever the furthest west building is.
Okay. As you can roll with advantage. Okay, so that's a 15. You're looking through. Floorboards have been ripped up. There's nothing of value left here. So give me investigation with advantage on the next house. The house so far? Not bad. From the damage, looks like it was on purpose. Like someone was purposely looking for something.
Fantastic. Do I see any indication of anything that may have been removed?
No, I mean everything kind of looks like a basic house stuff, but a lot more floorboards are ripped up than they should be.
Okay.
And investigation with advantage as so on is playing a magnificent song.
Well, I was distracted by his song this time.
It's a house with some walls and a ceiling. No, as you're looking through this house, these, compared to the other ones, these floorboards look like they were ripped up more recent than the other houses.
Okay.
Alright, and then Umbra, as you had spent that 10 minutes reading through, you see that this is a necromancy book. And Give me a Arcana check or history. Hey, babe, give me a Benadryl and some water.
Plus 5 on that, 21.
Which one did you use?
Arcana,
Okay.
21.
Just from reading this Book of the Dead, you can decipher that as you spend time with this book and use this book, you can gain more necromancy summons from it. So let me send you the one thing that you can summon. And this will be a once per day thing. Send it to Discord real quick. There you go, it's a D&D Beyond item. I don't know. Back of the box. Thing.
Where it says...
Oh,
Oh shit.
like one a day.
Last time.
Mama!
Yesterday. No, I took
Okay.
one we left.
That's something.
Damn it, he found his book.
I don't know that.
If you guys have like story stuff you want me to flesh out, I can flesh them out in something like that. But yeah, you're able to do that once per day, and you can only summon one of them.
Okay. Gotcha. I turned. Who gave me the book? Was it So Undwave?
Mhm.
Yep.
So Undwave. You don't have much use for this, but I'd be willing to pay you for it since you happen to find it. Give you sort of a finder's fee. Would you accept 2 gold for this book?
I guess.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I got you, bud.
Wow, that's way out of character.
Well, man.
I figured he was going to try and negotiate to get 10 gold out of you.
Oh yeah, that is true. Maybe I should.
What? You already said no.
No, he's a friend, so I won't take it.
All right. So I don't see anything that it takes to summon this thing.
Nope.
Does it have anything? No.
You basically just cast a spell for it.
Fuck yeah.
You just say, I summon this, and it will pop up.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Well, did we happen to find anything while I was reading through this thing, doing my nerd shit?
With some empty buildings that were obviously ransacked. One of them appears that people were searching for something in it, but no indication of what they were searching for, or whether or not they found it.
Okay.
Did you give me a seed?
Yeah, I gave it to the wrong fucking person. I thought you were the one that was looking for it.
No, but I did put the seed in my mouth during that whole performance.
Well. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm
Eating the
gonna.
seeds that we can make healing potions from, guys.
Yeah, he's sucking on it. He's chewing it like a fucking sunflower seed, man. Anyways, do you guys want to chase after this guy? See
Let's do it.
if we can happen to get any more of these. I know we have the seeds, but I think
Did anything bad happen to me with the seed, or good
Nope.
happen?
Did you swallow it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happened to you.
That's how you get that's how you grow plants in your tummy, man. Didn't your mom tell you?
I was going to say next week he's going to drop a massive dookie and it's going to have a plant in it.
Own custom
Right in the
manure.
camp, right there.
Are you guys wanting to make camp at the village or make camp along the way? Because it's getting night and you guys have been traveling all day.
Oh,
I don't
so
want to make camp in this village. It's clearly...
it has a
Reason.
bed.
There are 3 of us.
I don't. really care. It has a bed.
Okay.
It doesn't
Alright,
matter to me.
I'm gonna take the sheets off the bed and go here. Now you have some, now you have a bedroll.
I say we keep going because we don't want to lose too far from this trail. We want to keep after him.
Okay. You guys are heading to the southwest. Any setup. Back to this. Up with the board real quick. You can do that kind of thing. It's definitely not daytime. I want to summon to the board. All right. As you guys make your way a little bit outside of town, you guys are able to get camp set up nearby, and the wind is kind of picking up a bit. Give me everybody can give me a nature or survival check.
9.
20. Mine was a survival.
Nat 20 again. Anything? Nope. Let me let's see here. That's cool. Don't want to do. Nope. All right. No cool effects. It looks like there's storms on the way, and this is kind of the first set of storms that you guys have encountered since being teleported here a few weeks ago. For Soond and Silverlore, this will kind of be anytime you guys have to make camp out in the forest, it'll pretty much just be the same board over and over again. Because I'm lazy and I'm not going to make a bunch of different camping boards. Now, if you guys make
Sounds
camp,
good.
if you guys make camp on a board that I already have loaded, I'll just throw in some tents. So.
Good.
All right. It's getting to be 9, 10 o'clock. You guys are getting tired. You guys sit down to eat. What are you guys up to?
I'll take first watch or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna set my normal string alarm around the base and tie my string to it. Well, my bell to it.
Okay.
And I'll take last watch. That seems to be what I'm good at.
I only need 4
tired.
hours of rest.
All right. So who's doing the first one?
I am so unweight.
Okay. As the alarm is set. Give me or how are you keeping watch? Are you just kind of staying in camp? You patrolling the woods?
Or just playing my lute and just kind of by the campfire, eating whatever rations I have.
All right. Wish I knew this music better.
Just play sexy and I know it.
All right. Give me
Not sure if you guys
a a perception check with disadvantage because you're eating and playing your lute.
That's a waste of a 20.
Okay. Yeah. You don't see or really hear anything. There's some thunder in the distance, but you're just kind of just chilling out, relaxing. But nothing happens.
Then I wake up Silvalar and tell him it's his turn to take watch.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, it's Silver's.
I assume we're doing 4 watches, so I'll take the second and third watch, since I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Okay. Do. As you start your watch, it begins to rain.
see rain, but I hear it.
As the storms are approaching, lightning, thunder. I don't have sound effects for that stuff yet. How are you keeping watch?
I'm patrolling around the area in the forest around the camp.
Okay. Stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have those boots, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So you'll have stealth with advantage.
What? There we go.
Okay. Between it just being late at night and dark, and the rain, you're pretty quiet and stealthy. So, give me a perception check. You are patrolling the area.
Okay.
You hear and see everything, and by everything I mean trees and bushes. You guys have kind of moved, down to the southwest. You guys haven't been. No one's been down here yet. You're noticing that there's no signs of wildlife around you.
Interesting.
But other than that, you have no problem for the second and third watch.
I hear Dodo talking in his sleep about ghost crabs.
All right.
I walk over to him and I wake him up and say, "Man, there's no crabs here. Give it up." And then I tell him it's his turn for watch.
All right. Now you can stay up, can't you, Silverlord?
Yeah. Well,
Since you had your 4
4
hours.
hours of rest, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you can both be awake. Are you going to be stealthing out into the woods again?
I'm gonna look to figure out why there are no animals in the forest. See if I can kind of determine why.
All right. Give me a survival check.
I have no idea where that went.
Sorry,
It'll
tell me.
stop eventually. There it is.
From you just kind of going around the woods, you're not finding broken branches. You're not finding footprints. There is just no animals in sight. Like, it doesn't look like any have been around here in a long time.
I think
Uh,
I will let you guys know that once it's morning.
Then Umbra, how are you keeping watch?
I'm just gonna sit around the campsite, just sort of keeping my ear out, waiting for my alarm to make any noises while I just peruse through the book.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception +1, 11.
You don't hear anything. You know that Silverlord is out there, keeping watch as well, and but you don't even know where he's at right now. So, but yeah, you go through the night with no real issues, and it is in the morning, and it is raining still.
All right. So I'm gonna cast what's it called? The floating disc
Okay.
over myself to keep the rain off.
Okay. Gotcha.
Can't be
Yeah.
getting wet. This is disgusting.
I asked,
nice-
what, are you gonna melt?
Am I awake at this time?
Yep. You're all three awake right now.
I see him do that, and I use minor illusion to make an umbrella appear above my head.
Okay.
even though rain is
It's a-
coming through.
I was gonna say it's an illusion.
I think your umbrella has a hole in it there, bud.
It's special effect. Don't worry.
Ah, good, good.
This is how you live in the sea.
All right. I will need before you figure out which way you're heading out, I'll need for you guys to give me survival checks to try to pick up some footprints heading in that southwest direction.
Got 22.
13.
So between Silverlore and Wave, you guys are able to re-pick up these same tracks from the village. They are continuing to head southwest. And a lot of this is forest. There is, a dirt road. It doesn't look like it's well traveled. I don't want to do this. Da-da-da-da.
You guys are pretty freaking nifty. I couldn't have tracked these guys down myself. I'm glad you're here.
I did live in the forest. Tracking
What
is.
was that like?
I have eyes. Those words to you.
I'm a little deep in my thoughts right now.
He's more worried about the undead.
They're not undead. They're companions.
He's more worried about death and the afterlife.
If you want to donate your body at any point, I got a good cause.
Okay, so out of character, if you guys see those purple flowers, they may not be. They will not be the flowers that you are looking for.
They don't grow in this area. I assume that the other person has some kind of source to grow them.
Well, they are on this board. I'm just letting you know that these are
Okay.
not it because we have no flowers.
Okay.
We just don't have the assets available at the moment. So that's why I wanted to check to see what was on this board. And there are those purple flowers on this board, but these are not what you were looking for. So just ignore them.
Nerds over here like, these are not the flowers you were looking for.
Exactly what I was just gonna say.
I will need me summon you guys into this board.
Oh, yes.
I will need a survival check again from you guys, and this will kind of determine how late is right.
11.
10.
Okay.
I got an 11 also.
All right, let's use this a little bit.
If it's
There's a-
forest, my proficiency bonus is actually doubled, but I think that only increases it by 2?
It was pretty muddy out on the way here, man. Like I'm a little cautious when I'm walking.
You guys are following. You guys follow these tracks, and you follow them into. You guys can start seeing the tops of buildings.
Oh.
As you guys started traveling during the day, this down. You start Silverlord. You start hearing animals again.
Ah. Guys, remember how I told you there were no animals in that forested area where we were? There appear to be animals in this area suddenly.
We hunt them
Weird
and
magic must
barbecue
be
them.
over
So you've been
I'm hungry.
You've traveled like I said, a half day's worth of journey. So from where you guys camped and there was no animals, it's been a good 6 hours of walking where you've ran into another animal.
So those houses look kind of not so burnt. You guys want to check those out?
The area does appear to be lived in.
I think that's where our tracks lead anyways, right?
The tracks lead towards these structures.
Then I'm gonna follow these tracks and head into the village. I'm trying to stay out of the trees because they will fling me a million miles in the
Are
sky.
you guys going in stealthily, guys?
Oh, I'm just vibing. I'm just walking straight in.
Okay.
It's no longer
Yeah.
raining, right?
No, it's the current weather.
Ah, cool. Okay. Then I'm gonna just have my disc follow behind me. No, it's not over my head.
Okay. As you guys come up to this creek, you guys lose the path into the water.
How long does that disc last?
It's indefinite until I get rid of it.
That's
There are
freaking
fish in the
cool.
water.
There are fish in the water. There's actually stuff in the water. I kind of edited
Not
some
a-
of these boards, but I took like 3 or 4 different boards and put them together to make one big place.
Lots of life here. I'm loving this.
As you guys come up to this bridge, directly in front of you, is a bigger structure than the rest. Could be an inn, could be a store. You do see people to your southwest, out in like a field, working. Heads up, if you see a clone of yourself, it's not you. Just don't have enough
Brother.
minis. Then give me a nature check.
Just a 15.
15 as well.
Okay.
22.
Oh, good lord.
And if we're still in forest,
Yes.
my proficiency is doubled again.
You notice, Silver, that these structures are a bit on the more elvish style of homes. And to your northwest, there appears to be a great tree. You have seen trees like this in your land before, and just from your... Actually, no. Someone's elf, too.
Half elf.
Half elf. What'd you roll? Okay, yeah, so the both of you...
I don't think I would recognize it, as I lived on the sea with pirates the whole life.
Are you a sea elf?
No, I just abandoned as
Okay.
a newborn.
Alright, then, Silver, you would notice that, this tree tends to house the elders of the village.
It's behind us.
And it'd be the tall one to your guys' northwest. It may not have been in your village or your town where you were, but you have seen this popular in elvish culture. Why is this tree
The magic tree.
lowered? I think it's supposed to be flipped above it, but they messed up. Alright, yeah, you see people to the southwest. Looks like they are working in a farm. But
Alright.
it's about mid-afternoon now.
I think they'd be the ones to ask about this. I don't see him, do I? It's just him.
Oh, you guys can see the people.
We see the
over there.
people.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just noticed the elvishness of the area and the tree.
Okay. Let's go talk to.
Oh,
swimming.
he's drowning.
Yeah, I'm melting. Let's go talk to the locals. Maybe they'll have some information on these plants, or maybe someone who has had experience with them.
I'm just sitting here by the crates and playing the lute again.
Guy's all about his loot. This there's no signage on this building that we passed coming into the town, correct?
No. Someone give me a performance roll.
Ooh, 24.
You guys are killing it.
And rocking out today.
I don't know what this song is, but we'll play it.
He's making his class proud today.
Okay, that's a bit too rock music. This is better. Alright, you just kind of just pull up on a box and take a seat and start playing. As you guys approach this, Umbra, what is your character wearing right now? What is your character wearing?
My character?
Yes.
I'm wearing just pretty much as what you're seeing here, just dark black robes. Standard just mage clothing, beginner like novice level.
Hood up.
The hood is down. I do not.
As you guys approach, you catch the eye of an elvish woman, and she walks right up to Silvalor. Like, she does not make eye contact with at all, Umbra. Welcome, traveler. What brings you to our little village?
We were tracking. I'm not even sure what this guy was. We were tracking a traveler who we believe has some flowers we are interested in. Because I still don't know if I know the name of the flowers.
Yeah, you would have known them from your role earlier. They were the tulip or the mountain tulip flower.
Do I know that that's what was in that town? That's what this guy had that we're looking for?
No.
Because Dodo didn't tell me what
Dodo
they were.
Never told you.
Yeah.
I don't tell people things.
Yeah. So we're looking for a traveler who has some flowers we are interested in acquiring.
We don't have too many people who come and go from the village. We have had some people from the church in Kendon stop by recently to talk with our elder. And she kind of like looks around at you and very quietly says, Reese and Este has came by, but the others don't know that they were here.
Who is Reese and Este?
They are two elves who have been banished from this village for leading away from our culture.
Dodo, did you give us your take on the church?
Yes, and I told you they worship Shar, and basically what I experienced while there.
Okay. I would like to ask this elf in front of me what her take on the Church of Shar is. Or Church of whatever the actual name of the church is.
Before I say that, Dodo, give me a perception roll.
Dog shit.
Okay. You see someone up in the field, wearing a black robe.
Oh.
They have came by more and more recently. They, came by and we have sent our, me and my husband have sent our son, to live with them in Kendon, and Tiriana, the owner of the tavern behind you, had sent their daughter as well to go live with them in the capital of Kendon. They seem like very nice people.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, oh, that's good to hear. But then I was like, wait a minute, I don't actually know what this, like, I have opinions of the church, but I've never been there. So
You do know that the church and the
there's
king
something
have
weird
been,
with children. Yes.
Yeah, they have been kidnapping children, supposedly.
Umbra, give me a, and after she says this, give me a perception with advantage. And you also have your, D6 of inspiration still if you would like to use it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
That only lasted 10 minutes.
Oh, that's right, so you don't have it.
Shit. Okay, so it was a 14 plus 1, so 15.
Okay, that should be fine. As she says this, you start like, oh no, looking around. There's no kids here. The only people you've seen so far are adults.
I ask her if she's recently spoken with their children.
They had left a few days ago.
Have you spoken to them since they left?
No, it's a good journey to the capital from here. It's a day at least.
So you don't often find yourself with reason to go to the capital?
No, they are a bunch of savages in that capital.
There. It's a bit pricey too.
They are a bunch of savages, but you sent your daughter to live there with the church.
They seem nice.
With the church, not with Kendon.
No,
if you have something, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of. So about these flowers
Don't talk
we're
to me,
after.
you filthy human.
Oh, wow.
I have no reason to speak to you.
I will have you know I am from the church. Can I roll deception?
Yes.
Yeah. $17. Oh, did I lose you guys?
No, you're good. I was pulling up my
Okay.
tab.
Wow. His deception might work for a change.
Camille, come here. And
Uh-oh.
the guy behind her that you saw wearing a black cloak, when he turns around, you see that same symbol that you saw in Kendon.
Yes.
And he approaches. It conveniently looks like Soant.
Oh.
Yes, my wife. You know this man. And he is kind of looking you over. We have been getting new recruits, so... But he is not in proper attire. You. Human. Like, he acknowledges you. What?
Nice.
When did you become a member of the church?
I just visited last week. I became a brother of darkness. And they have yet to get in stock due to all the new recruits they've been supposedly having.
Give me a deception roll.
But that didn't work out so well.
He's looking you over as you say this to him. You need to return to the capital. Should we go together?
Yeah. First, we must acquire these certain flowers, and then I shall return with you.
Give me a persuasion.
Come on, Papa needs a pair of shoes. Fuck. Or again.
We will leave at first light. We'll leave in the morning to go back to the church.
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
I must tend to matters in my village here, but you talk to Tiriana at the end, and I will pay for your room for the night.
Nice of him.
All right. So while I'm speaking with them, I changed the subject. While we're here, you guys seem adequate in farming, and the trails ended here. Have you seen any of these flowers? And I kind of show them a seed of the flower.
He takes a look at it. She looks at you with just disgust, like she don't even want to be near you. I've never seen a seed like this before.
And I tell them the name. It's a purple mountain lily, I think is what it was
Tulip.
called. Tulip. My bad. I keep calling it a lily.
Well, when we go back to Kendon in the morning, we can ask around and see if anybody else has ran into this flower before. The church may have books in their archives. So, Owen, what are you doing back there? Are you still playing?
I'm still playing with the loot, and I say, you guys ask them about the dead village yet?
I'll let you take that one, Double A.
When she hears this, which dead village? How many homes were there? Which direction? Like, she is looking with like a concerned look on her face.
I tell her that I just pointed in the direction we came in,
Okay.
and that there was like a few houses. I think it was 3.
And when you say that and point in that direction, you kind of see like a sigh of relief over her face, kind of wash over her. We do not know them. I am too high. Too high again. Erase the water level too high. We do not know them, but it is probably a good thing that they are no longer there. They were destroying the animals in the region.
I roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Fucking balls.
Yeah, you think she's telling the truth.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly.
We have had other travelers pass through there, and they have told us about the lack of wildlife in that direction.
Yes, I found that curious myself, and was wondering if you knew anything of the reason for this.
And she's kind of like looking around and trying to almost keep an eye on her husband. I do not know of a reason that could that may have caused that. There's nothing else. I must tend to my crops.
Yeah, I don't have anything else for her.
Well, it is.
These are the only.
What is that?
These are the only people we saw outside, correct? Just
Yeah,
these two?
there's a dwarf working over there.
A dwarf in the but that's what I meant. Just the people in this.
Yep. That's the only people you see working outside.
All right.
It is a good day, sir. And she has Umbra. She doesn't look at you. She doesn't even acknowledge it, and she just kind of walks away from you. Goes back to her crops. And Camille here. Well, young initiate, I will see you in the morning. I must help my wife with the chores. And he will turn and walk away from you.
I believe you lied to them twice and got caught both times.
All right, so I'm gonna head back to where we thought that there might be a little store thing back behind us.
Okay.
Well, it's a tavern. She told us it was a tavern.
Oh. So there's no store in this little bitch.
I mean, you can go inside and ask.
Yeah. Let's head to the tavern and see if there's work. Obviously, we're going to the city tomorrow. I whispered to you, no, we're fucking not. We're getting out of here. Quit playing, bro. We going to tavern, grabbing a drink. I need one after that shit.
Oh yeah, I need to stop bouncing on the door so I can click on it. Yes, go inside. Pull the roof off here.
Hoppity, your door's my property.
Oh, I didn't finish this. Dang it.
That's okay. You got a hot bar mid.
Is she?
Hey, Rihanna. I don't know. I can't see her that well. It's kind of dark in here.
That's
She
how
got
she
some
likes it.
big.
Oh, she's literally the same mini as the one that's outside, I believe.
I was just gonna say, I think she's the same as the person we were just talking to.
I'm more a personality guy.
I don't have a lot of elves, okay? I got
okay.
I got like 5 to choose from that doesn't have weapons running around.
All right.
Let me light this place up a bit so it's not as romantic.
Oh, well, I like romance.
As you guys are walking in, You hear her say, welcome, travelers. Welcome to my inn and my store. What can I get for you this afternoon?
I'll take a scotch on the rocks, but can you hold the scotch and put some water in there?
She does not look amused as she completely ignores you. Walks over to Silvalore. What can I get for you, sir?
What do you have on what do you have on offer?
We have some of the land's best tasting water straight from our own stream. Let me see here. She kind of roots around. We have some wine and we have some mead.
I'll take a flask of mead and a glass of water.
All right. It will be 10 silver and 1 copper. 10 silver for the mead and 1 copper for the water.
Water, considering it came from the stream literally outside of the building.
That's why it is 1 copper. And then she moves on down. Yes. What can I help you with?
Say, do you have any rum here?
Do not. We just have the mead, wine, and water. Do have some milk.
Give me your strongest liquor.
Okay, that'll be 10 silver. She slides over a thing of mead in front of you.
Slide the water over to
You get nothing. He gets nothing. I had to move the drinks around a little bit. Would you guys like any food or anything? I do have some general good stuff for you as well.
Sure.
She'll have.
Is it on the house?
She's got like crates and stuff like outside. She will have any basic goods at 2 times the book price. So if you need any basic goods, no weapons or armor here, and nothing metal.
Nothing metal?
Nothing metal.
I try to persuade her to give it to us for just book price.
All right, give me a persuasion roll.
Is there anything we even need?
I have some things I would like to buy.
That's plus 7, 26.
Yeah, I think, for, even though you're a half-elf, I think I could cut a deal for you. And she'll get any basic goods at regular book price.
And I'm gonna buy a rope.
Okay.
Is that stuff underneath? What handbook is that under?
Should just be the player's handbook. Yeah, pull it up. I'll send you a link.
I found it.
Okay. That's one of those items that I'd go ahead and like make a bookmark of so you can pull it up quickly.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot in D&D Beyond. So if there's anything you guys need to buy, I'll let you purchase that. Will you, 2 gentlemen be staying the evening here?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Are we staying the evening, or are we booking it out of here because somebody failed to lie about his?
We're
tents?
staying the evening. We're staying the evening, at least for what they know. But she seems to not be paying any attention to me, so that's up for you guys to tell her.
Well, your room is already paid for by
All of ours was paid for, I thought.
Oh. Yeah, we will be staying the evening.
Alright, that'll be 1 gold apiece, the 2 of you.
suppose I give her 1 gold for a room.
Wasn't our rooms paid for by that
I think
fellow
just
from the
yours.
church?
I mean, he's not came over here yet, so she doesn't know
I
that.
would say she doesn't have a damn clue,
Nope.
and she's still not classifying me as a person. So I'm gonna pipe up. Actually, I'm from the church, and my fellow man is gonna pay for our rooms this evening. And dude, I don't remember his fucking name.
Camille.
Neil, Neil or Neil?
Camille.
Camille. Camille is covering our rooms for this evening, courtesy of the
She
church.
Looks at you with disgust. Give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay, so a 12 plus 0, it's a 12.
I will take.
It's a 12?
I will take the
Yeah.
1 gold now, and I will talk to Camille. And if that is true, I will give your gold back in the morning.
Okay. I give her 1 gold.
Throw her gold also.
Actually,
put gold on the table.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go talk to Camille right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pay this wench.
Fantastic.
Did you call her a wench?
While he's doing that, I ask her if there have been any other visitors to town recently who have stayed in the inn or come in trying to.
We have not had
barter
any
goods.
travelers through recently. We are pretty remote. There's not much reason to come out this way.
Have you
Okay.
seen any goblins around?
No, we do know that they're back up to the northeast, and we don't know their exact location. We've not ran into any troubles like that with goblins.
We heard a rumor that they're coming to attack you guys.
I would like to see them try, and give me a dexterity saving throw.
+4. 9.
You do not move out of the way, and you can feel your leg tighten up, like something is constricting you, and you look down, and there's a vine that has creeped through the floor and entangled you.
What the heck is this? And then I try to chop it off with the sword or something.
As you do that, she pulls it back down underneath the ground. We have plenty of power here. We fear no goblin.
She's kinky. I like her.
That's my type.
This is good to hear. I am glad you will fight the goblins should they become an issue for you.
I mean, you could go talk to our leader, Phalar, and see if he knows of any troubles.
My friend over here, he's interested in you.
Which friend? The one sitting next to you?
Yeah.
She kind of like looks you over. You're full-blooded. Are the correct age, but can you fight?
Fighting my friend is what I do.
And you are a wood elf, correct?
Wood elf, yes.
Okay. Well, there may be some time we can get together. My husband has recently passed, and my child is no longer living here, so I have a bit more free time.
I walk away.
Great. Well, he walks away. Let's go over and see what Dodo's up to.
Alright, we're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to go use the bathroom and stretch my legs, so we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Friggin' guy.
This ain't good, boys. So,
Here we are over here, lying, cheating, and stealing to the elves.
we're not stealing, we're not cheating, we're just lying.
Yeah, and here's the bard trying to get us into friggin' relationships with them.
Nah, he's just trying to get you lucky tonight.
Just trying to be a good friend.
So here's the issue, boys. We gotta have to sneak out this bitch, or I'm gonna have to sneak out this bitch, and
If you sneak out, we have to go too, because we showed up with you.
So whenever I leveled up, I didn't actually select any spells, so maybe I can choose disguise self to throw in my arsenal. We can. I know that's kind of cheap and cheesy because it should have done it before the session, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I feel like shit for having to do it, but because I get spells whenever I level up, right?
You should get level 2 spells now.
Well, I'm level 3 now.
Yeah, so you should have access to level 2 now. Did you level up the same class to level 3?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you should have it.
So it does give me more spells to add in my book.
Yeah.
Well, if you go into you use D&D Beyond, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you go in there, it'll tell you what your available quantity of spells is. Like when I leveled up, mine went from 2 to 3 spells. I'm in a ranger. Somehow I know spells.
Oh, okay, yes. So I can. Okay, cool. I was just gonna add that in my arsenal. If he has a problem with it, we'll discuss it later. I'm
Just say
throwing
it's
disguise self.
just say it's been there the whole time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. So what's your plan? To disguise self in the morning so that they think you disappeared?
I'm gonna sneak out and I'm gonna check in.
Under a different name.
Yes, and then I'll leave in the morning to regroup with you guys.
Fantastic.
Because he never got my name. He just saw my face.
Oh wait, you're leaving us behind?
No. What I'm gonna do is in the night I'm gonna sneak out. I'm gonna cast disguise self on myself, and I'm gonna recheck in at the end and pay the gold piece. And in the morning I'll just recast disguise self, and I'll walk out the door separate from you guys.
And once we're outside of town, we'll just regroup together.
Yep.
Of course, then we have to go over what the hell is this? Where did our friend go?
Just say you don't really know me. You just found me on the way. Something stupid like that. Although that might require deception roll, so roll good.
Yeah, great.
I did well when I was angry at the bitch, but when I was nervous as fuck, it was not going well. I'm a bad liar under pressure. Because I did the same thing at the church. I was calm at first, but then when I got locked in the fucking back room, I was like, oh shit.
Gotta roll good or I'm gonna die. Gotta roll good or I'm gonna die.
Good thing is I can't roll less than a 17 or for deception and persuasion.
Jesus.
This is gonna be interesting.
So
Say the least.
Rachel bought a little burner for Colossal Con so that she can make eggs and bacon and pancakes in the hotel room.
Hell yeah.
We
Like a skillet?
Yeah, no, not a skillet. We took that one year and it's just too big and too messy. It's just like a little hot plate burner that she can put
Gotcha.
a stainless steel pan on. Yeah, the room has a fridge and microwave inside, so we usually take food because once we're there, you can't leave. Parking is just an insane nightmare that we don't want to park, several football fields away. So,
Just fair enough.
we're actually leaving at a weird time this year. Usually we leave at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. This year we're leaving at like 6, 7 o'clock at night. So, because there's nothing to do the first day because of COVID. All right. Yeah, as Umbra is walking back out, you see, the the husband's working over there. Barry and a dwarf are, talking, and like you can kind of overhear them talking about the growing season and stuff like that. So,
Excuse me, Camille.
yes, initiate.
Sorry to bother you again, but it seems that my race is frowned upon here, and the innkeep does not believe my word that you are covering the tab this evening.
I will go have a word with her. Well, you don't look like a druid, and you don't have any elf blood in you, so yes, they look down upon you here.
Which is fine, to each their own, but I wish to go to bed this evening.
And I will go talk to Tiriana then. Is there anything else, initiate?
That was all.
As he walks by, you see Very, the wife, backhand the little dwarf in the face.
Oh, goddamn!
Don't you talk back to me, slave.
Oh, shit. Oh, slave. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna turn around and leave. I'm following him in.
Can I stop him before he goes in and say, let's give them some privacy for a little bit. It's kind of getting busy in there.
It's right out on the porch.
Yeah, right before he comes.
All right, I'm just wait out here then after being told that something's going down.
Camille walks in. Tiriana, I will cover these travelers' room for the evening, and he hands her 3 gold, and needs to head back out.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, initiate.
That was quick.
All right, so I'm just out here. I'm a wait. I'm just gonna read my book a little more.
Okay.
Just kind of chill
Alright.
outside.
I look at him, ask him, what kind of book is that?
Oh yeah, you're outside now. Oh shit.
Yeah, they're both. Yeah, it's the same mini.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck, I thought he left. No, it's actually a book about the necromancy spells. I actually found a useful one that might come in handy later.
Nice. Mind casting it right now?
Yes, we're actually about to go to bed this evening, so where's the harm?
It's about dinner time.
Yeah. So, as he requests, I pull out my orb and I spin my hand around it, and a dark black cloud starts forming, and it leaves my hand in the ball to land out into the grass as a sort of just charcoal body forms. Just a humanoid shape, not so much lifelike, but sort of clunky. See, I like to call him Carl.
Carl.
Did I lose you guys?
Nope,
Yeah,
you're good.
Carl.
So here.
Listening.
I like to call him Carl. Last name is Cole.
I see this and I'm shocked and I pull out my sword.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
Why? What is that thing?
That's Carl Cole.
You mean that spell that you just cast is him?
That is, he's mine. Come here, Carl. As I say that, Carl. Do I have control over him? No, I
Yes.
don't.
Like you'll tell him like where to go and what to do, and if when combat comes up, he would be on your initiative.
Okay.
So whenever you go, he would go in combat.
So I'm gonna call Carl over to have him come and stand beside me.
Is it like
As he walks, there's just a black haze that sort of follows behind.
a shadow demon or something like that?
More like
Technically he's
ash.
he's an ash zombie. He's not really a demon of sorts.
All right, I'm
I
kind
can't
of
believe you did that in a town full of people who are already skeptical about you.
I don't give a shit. I'm with the church.
The Church of Druids.
No, they're not druids. You're inside. You're hitting on. Just calm your shit. But all right. And with that, can I unsummon this guy, or is he just kind of
Yeah,
a?
you can basically just cast a spell again to get rid of him.
Yeah. So I then just sort of wave my hand away, and just the ash disperses into the air as a big cloud fading into nothing.
like, that's pretty cool. You gotta teach me that.
Oh, do you speak Draconic?
Nope.
What about Abyssal?
Nope.
If
We'll
you
work on it
if you
together.
could summon them
Yeah.
while having possession of the book. Silverlord, give me a perception check.
Dang, rolling indoors
Yeah.
is scary.
That dice is floating in the air for me, so that's great.
All right. What you doing?
Apparently chatting up the bartender because that's what was decided.
That was decided.
So, doing in these parts. No, she says to
Yeah.
you,
Trying to figure that out myself, honestly.
where do you originally come from?
I still don't know because I haven't looked it up. Some realm in the D&D books that I
Okay.
haven't looked up yet.
I've never heard of the place. Do you live nearby?
We have taken up residence in a town to the
Northeast.
southeast of here, northeast of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you mean Dinkelberg?
Yes, that is the place we are currently staying.
I feel sorry for you. Not a
Why?
lot.
What's wrong
Not
with
not a
Dinkelberg?
lot of pure bloods there.
Yes, unfortunately, there's most of my party is made up of a random assortment of people.
I would be careful around here then. People around here do not look kindly upon non-elves, non-druids. We've recently ran into a couple who have decided that they would need to leave the village, but that is here nor there. You have to speak with Phalar about that if you're wanting to know more. I'm not sure of their current living situation, but they were banned recently for unfathomable outrage.
Fantastic. What does this town do to sustain itself?
We pretty much just stick to ourselves. We have fresh water. We we make our own supplies here using what the forest provides, and we have a nice little pond that helps breed life into the area. You should definitely go see it before you leave in the morning.
Is that the pond right outside the door?
It would be to the southeast.
Oh, it's in back and around the building, behind the building.
Yeah, you can either cut through or go out and around and across the creek and follow the path, or you can just go out the back door and walk on over.
hell are these guys doing in chat?
I don't know. I just ignore any of that chat because none of it matters to me.
Do you have any affiliations with any of the other towns or villages in the area?
We are the only full elf and I see. I made the mistake of reading chat and I got distracted with ghost crabs.
That's what happened with me too. Yeah.
We do not associate ourselves. Baylor has made an exception for the church as they have been generous to him.
Is Phaler a follower of the church?
He is as of recent weeks.
So this has not always been his way.
No, the church came here a few weeks ago, and now our local representative is Camille. We had no established religion until they came along, and they have persuaded us to hand over our children to be raised in a much better life than our elvish and druid ways. So, from the conversations you guys have had, like, they think they are high and mighty above everyone else, but now they perceive the church even above their own race and culture.
That's exactly what I was just going to get into. Is like, do you believe that? Do you personally, not whatever Phalar, believe that their ways are better than your own?
I didn't until recently, and then Camille has convinced me to send my daughter Zenta to the capital to be trained in the ways.
Yeah, I don't have anything much else to talk specifically about.
All right. Well, I have to get back to work here, but it was very nice talking to you.
Yes, you as well. And then I go over here to these
Those crab people.
Whoa, that was a long time you spent in there. Had fun?
Gained some knowledge regarding the church and local culture.
Knowledge? I thought she was pretty interested into it.
My goal here is not to enjoy myself. My goal here is to find a way to get back home.
I thought this was your home. All these people look like you.
They look like you too.
Do you have more human or elvish features, so on?
I would say human.
Okay.
I do have pointy ears.
Kind of gives that away.
Yep. They are not my people. I am not from this area.
What you guys want to do? It's 7, 8 o'clock ish right now.
Would you guys like to carry on a private conversation upstairs?
Sure.
Looks good to me.
All right. Let's
Let me reopen. Stop bouncing. When you do that, I can't click on the tiny little spot of the door.
Not our fault.
All right, so we're gonna go inside this double bedroom right here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over the wall.
All right. So all of this is gonna be kind of hush hush.
Okay.
Right, like we're gonna.
That's fine.
All right. Hey, so Unwave, you bought a rope, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. We'll both sleep in this room tonight. All right.
Okay.
I'm into erotic asphyxiation, and I don't have a rope. No, I'm kidding. So this evening,
I was gonna say, is your plan here? Somebody's gonna cast a minor illusion of you hanging from the rope, and then
oh,
you're gonna go in
shit.
disguise self.
Oh shit!
I can't do that.
Oh, can you not do a suspended one?
No, minor illusion can't cast like a body. It's an object or some sort of illusion.
It's only so big too.
Yeah, that would be too powerful.
Okay, so here's a question for you: can you cast one that's shaped like my robe?
How tall? I could cast your robe, yeah.
Okay. Well, and I'm gonna we know the plan. I'm gonna sneak out this window, disguise self, come inside, book a room, and I'm gonna get inside one of those rooms, and then in the morning we'll leave separate. But I have an idea for how to explain my disappearance. Whenever they come asking for me, I will cast Unseen Servant, and you cast a robe on him that matches mine, and I'll have him run off into the woods.
It can't move.
Shit! I don't have any more clothes, so I'm gonna be buck ass naked till I get my robe back.
How about we just tie him up on the way to the capital?
Uh, I don't. Oh, we can. I just don't know if you guys want to be affiliated with.
I have no idea what they're trying to do.
This church is pretty big, man.
I'm not scared.
All right.
Is this guy a bad guy or something? You hate him? What is it?
I don't know how much. How much knowledge do you guys have on this religion, this cult?
Pretty much none.
0.
Yeah, exactly 0.
Ooh. Okay. I'll explain it to you. So basically, Shar is the. She's been around for fucking ever, right? Like before all of this shit was around. I know this stuff, right? Like from
Yeah,
my knowledge rolls earlier.
Yeah, I mean there might be some slight variations from, your land, but you were surprised that this is like one of the only things you've recognized from your previous life was this
Okay.
deity.
So Shar, she's some pretty bad juju. She's a neutral evil, but she feeds on people's lack of will. Their sort of depression. She goes for people who have nothing left to live for and make them believe that they don't need it. Everything is just her bidding. They don't care about how people feel. She feeds on this. She will, and they'll do anything because their religion it's based off of sin. They become higher in their ranks by performing larger and larger sins, such as murder, thievery, anything of the sort that is negative. She will praise that. In fact, once a year they have congregations, just to brag about it, essentially. So these guys,
That's gonna be
they're
a
not
really fun
scared to
adventure.
slit our fucking throats in our sleep.
No way. We should leave.
I need perception rolls from you guys with disadvantage.
I
Great.
think I pulled some bad juju.
Great.
I definitely don't see anything.
4, 5. 5 is my disadvantage.
Okay, continue talking.
Looks like
All
an
right.
8 is what I got.
So,
Ow.
I'm just saying these guys aren't good news. That's why I definitely
I'm just scared.
I would not recommend being on their bad side.
We should leave before we leave with that guy in the morning. Better sneak out right now.
Luckily, none of us gave him our names, did we?
No.
No.
Good. And nowhere where we live, right? They don't know anything about us. They just know we came here.
I didn't say anything.
That might be a problem.
What do you mean it might be a problem?
The barmaid and I got to talking, and She knows we're staying in Dinkelberg.
Gotta silence her.
Yeah. So this is an option. It's a little extreme, but we might be able to convince that dwarf, and we might be able to. For all we know, there's only 3 people in this town, right?
Well, we also know that there's the elder.
You've seen.
And there's some other houses we haven't
There's
been
the
to.
3 elves. There is the dwarf. There is Phalar, which with Silvar's background, that's gonna be the elder of the village, the leader, and lives in the tall tree. Yeah, but there is still like half the board you guys have not even looked at yet. But there's other structures, so you can just assume that, with this being like the inn and general store, that there are other villagers.
All right. Well, out the fucking bag.
So since they know, we should probably just follow the guy in the morning and
And then
try to get him into a trap or something.
All right, we can do that.
Maybe we can lure a werewolf to attack him.
I also got a new buddy, so I say we play along, and in the morning we'll get him on the road, or maybe even just go all the way to the capital and do something there. We'll figure it out tomorrow on the road. So I'm still gonna sleep in here.
All right, I'm going to one of the rooms.
So actually, what I want to do before we all head to bed is I want to cast alarm on all of our door locks.
How many spell slots do you have left?
It's a ritual, so I don't have to use a spell slot. But I used I used floating disc this morning, and then I used summon on the ash zombie.
Okay, so that does not count towards your spell slots.
Oh shit!
That is a whole separate thing, and it's only once per day. So.
Yep. Okay.
Uh,
So
and how I do days is, when you wake up to the time that you go to bed, regardless of the time itself. So basically, after a long rest.
all right. So I've casted 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast 8 on us.
Morning.
Okay.
So I tie the string to all of them, and I cast my spell and head in for the evening.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast 8. We all get +5 max hit points for 8 hours.
Okay. Silver, are you doing anything before going to bed?
There's nothing I need to do before going to bed.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, do some stuff here while you guys are sleeping.
Oh, you guys couldn't hear me. Okay. Can I real fast cast Find Familiar and make it as a rat and send it downstairs?
Okay. As you do that, I don't even. Do I have a rat? I'm curious.
Oh shit!
I have a giant rat, so I'm not using that.
You can trick him down, right?
Hey, ooh, you know what? Good call. Let's take a gander at this real quick. Skill stats, GM tools, set size. Oh, you can. Oh, they added a whole nother one. They added a 0.5 by 0.5. So yes, there is now a mini rat on the board.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm just gonna have him sneakily run downstairs and just hide, essentially.
Okay.
Just try to listen in and keep tabs on things.
Okay. I'll hide him under the stairs.
Perfect.
Okay. Going to sleep.
Yep. Bedtime.
You guys all going to bed as well?
Yep.
Okay.
A total of 4 hours it takes.
Yep, I'm sleeping too.
Night passes. I like that my stream can watch
The daytime change.
the daytime change and you guys can't. So drop this. Let's go. That's too busy. Oh, they added some new sounds too. Oh, they have a farm sound. Not. Ooh, they added a fire sound too. Sorry, I got distracted by the new stuff that I didn't know they had.
Did they add ghost crabs?
They did not add ghost crabs. I am not in with the devs.
I'm gonna go call him real fast, and I'm gonna have him implement ghost crab.
All right, yeah, you guys wake up and move some other minis around real quick.
None of my alarms went off, right? Like
Nope,
it
you
was.
guys had a peaceful night.
All right.
And you guys get up in the morning, heading downstairs. Let me open the doors for you guys so you guys can leave. I mean, you guys can ask to open doors, but...
So before I leave my room, I'm gonna embody my rat real quick.
Okay. How long does that last?
I think it's indefinite. It's just a familiar. I summon it.
Okay.
Oh shit. But I'm gonna just have him real quick do a scout because I know the church and they're fucking sketchy as hell. So I'm gonna go see if I can find the dude from yesterday.
All right, and then we have someone's going outside. Someone, as you walk outside, you can see the dwarf, Camille, and Very out working the fields. Then give me a perception check.
Oh, you got cucked.
Okay. You don't see anything. Anything out of the ordinary. Then we have Umbra. You see your familiar runs out and finds Camille out working the farm this morning. Are you gonna have him come back to you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna poof him away there. Now that I've seen,
Okay.
I'm just gonna snap, and he's no longer around.
I really like that I can shrink them even smaller than 1 by 1.
Yeah, that's very classy.
That's all new.
So then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go down to the barmaid and ask for a glass of water because my mouth gets dry when I sleep. I drool a lot, breathe heavy.
Oh my gosh, shrinking down a giant to a 0.5 is adorable. Sorry, I got super distracted. All right. So as then is all right. So you guys are downstairs. You see Tiriana down there getting morning stuff cooked up. Good morning, sir. He walks right by you. Can
I love it.
Can I get for you this morning?
A couple of glasses of water.
Okay. Copper.
Okay. I also ask her if there is. I slide one of the glasses over to Umbra, and then I ask her if there's anything, or I let her know we're going into whatever the name of the city is today, and I ask her if there is anything she wants us to tell her daughter if we happen to come across her.
No, I will visit her in a few days. The church asked us just to give them a few days to get settled in before we came and visit. But I know that Camille is heading back today, so I do not have anything to worry about.
Okay. That's it.
All right.
Drink down the water, and then...
Soen, what are you doing outside?
I just walk back to the crate and just play the loot while I wait for these guys.
Okay, give me a performance roll, please.
20.
Since you've been rolling good, you guys can all have a 1d6 inspiration for today, free of charge.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He has absolutely just been killing the performance roll
Dude,
all day.
he has been up in the mood. I am digging
That was
this,
his
man.
lowest roll, I believe, so far.
Yeah.
Tell me if the music is too loud. So
Nope.
It's good on our end.
So Silverlord, you've worked your way out to the farm, and you run into Camille. And I still have a few hours worth of work to do today, but we'll leave here shortly. So go let your friend know.
Fantastic. He is already awaiting our journey.
All right, sounds good. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'd like to get this done quickly.
Nothing at the moment.
Did they add water animations? Like, it's moving now.
Here, should we go find the elder while we wait?
I mean, he's definitely not going to talk to you. I was actually going to go and visit the pond, which I realize is the other direction from where I went.
I mean, you can loop around that side, like I said, cross back over the bridge.
That's what I just imagine
Or
that's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to head over towards the pond? What are you guys going to go do?
I tell Umbra, hey, let's head over there. I could convince him that you have elf blood in you.
The last more. If you think you got this,
Let's go.
so we're gonna go see the elder.
Okay.
God damn, he flew.
Silverlord, as you are making your way along the path, since you fast traveled, you see, an elvish woman, coming out of the house, and behind her is a little gnome, and he doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks down at the ground, but she looks at you and waves. Good morning, good sir. How are you this morning?
I am doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. Me and my little friend here got a busy day, but it's gonna be a good day. Gray Shar.
May I ask what you do here in this town?
I am the local spellcaster and the herbalist.
Oh, fantastic. Do you know anything of the whatever purple mountain tulips?
I've not seen it around here, but I know of it. I've seen it in my studies.
Have you come across anybody who has obtained any of these and is looking to sell them?
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go fucking terribly, guys.
You have advantage. But
I have -1.
Yikes. That one's bad.
Okay, that one wasn't so bad.
Alright,
I'll forget your bardic.
What was the, he's fine.
He only gets
15. What was it again that you're wanting to ask?
If she's come across anybody recently who has obtained the whatever purple flower
Now
is
I know where I
and
was going.
looking to sell it.
She looks around. Esta and Reese may have access to it. They travel a lot more than I do. I just get a hold of what is here in the woods. And that flower being from the mountains does not grow around here.
Esta and Reese, those are the banished townspeople.
They have been deemed outcasts, and
Outcast, banished.
yes, Balar is not pleased with them.
Do you happen to know where they have ventured off to live since they're no longer in town?
I believe they have set up their new homes a few miles to the southeast, heading towards Kendon along the creek.
Okay, so
And
not in the
she
direction.
like turns and like points to like the creek that you just crossed over. It's basically along that creek, a few miles down the road, down the stream.
Thank you for your assistance. I will seek them out. See if they have these flowers.
And once you come up to the dock, give me a perception check.
Yep.
Okay.
I perceive some wood on the dock.
Yep, there's some wood, and you see some fire out on the water on some rocks.
Interesting.
Yep, other than that, it looks like a pond to you.
Fancy pond they got here, I say to myself, since nobody's around.
Did we catch up to him at any point?
Nope, you guys kind of like split directions and with timing, because you guys were going to Phalar, right?
Yeah.
If you guys want to move your minis over to Phalar, you may. The tree's
Where's that?
The big, huge, tall tree. I'm not gonna have you guys put your minis in there because dealing with the tree is kind of a nightmare.
I don't even know where this big tall tree is.
On the north side of the map. It's literally
Oh,
the
there
big
it
tall
is.
tree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me throw your minis. I'll just throw your minis on the ground there and say you climbed up them.
It looked camouflage, that's why.
A little bit. Dodo, you there? We may have lost Dodo again. Yeah, he just left Discord and came back. So.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Hooray for hotel internet.
Oh, hoorah.
As you guys make your way up the ladder, you're a good 30 feet up in the air. You got a good overview of the area. Give me perception check.
Huzzah! Not a fucking thing.
All right, you guys see trees and some structures. You guys have reached the see, I cannot put you guys there. It's a effing nightmare. Oh, there we go. You guys have climbed up the ladder.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
Knock on the door.
Hang on a second, travelers.
How do you know we were travelers?
I was about to say the same thing.
Come
but-
on in.
Lead the way.
As you walk into this tiny little
You should be wearing your disguise.
home,
I'm not.
there is I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
This motherfucker about to push us out a tree.
You stepped on a trap.
Oh, that's bad. That's a 5.
I think that's the 19
When
for
the
me.
door opens, Umber, you're able to get out of the way, but someone you get smacked right in the face by an owl that flies out of the place.
Am I stumbling backward or
Nope,
anything?
you're fine.
You just
Did I
got
take any
smacked.
health?
Nope, you're
No,
good. You just got hit in the face. I just wanted to scare you guys.
Fucking hell.
Just wanted to pucker up some buttholes. That's it.
Hey man, you gotta watch out for those doors. Got owls behind them.
I'll get that L back one day.
Come on in, friends. You don't have to move your minis in there. Like I said, they're a nightmare.
I see that.
That's why I do not do small multi-level structures. As you guys walk in, you just see a simple bed. There, a small desk. There's some food and drinks and a small light. But beyond that, this is a pretty small place. But it is built inside the tree itself.
You must be Phalar. We've heard about you from Terriana.
Tiriana is a good person.
Definitely. She does have an attitude thing. She seems not to like my half brother here, who has elf blood as well, the same as me.
You need to roll a deception check.
Ian does not sound amused.
Ooh. So
I
I
love
have
it.
something that's called. Hold up. It's called Silver Tongue. Anytime I roll a charisma, persuasion, or deception check that's 9 or lower, I could treat it as a 10.
Okay.
So that's a 17.
Okay. How many times do you get to use that?
Unlimited.
Ooh, that's cool.
Holy shit.
That's fairly new. I want to look that
That's
up
a
later.
smooth talker
that's,
right
that's
there.
cool, man. I like that. All right. So 17. Well, because even though you are not full-blooded, and he is not blooded at all, I will still let him sit in on our conversation, but he must remain silent. Like, that 17 wasn't good enough.
He has some questions for you concerning certain people in your town. I think you should listen to him.
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
"22.
Just one moment. I must finish getting ready in the morning. He's kind of just in like his tattered clothes and stuff like that. He's nothing fancy. And he walks over to the little dresser and pulls out a black cloak. And when he puts it on and turns around, it's that black. It is the Black Sun logo that you guys saw on the cloaks in town in Kendon and on what's his name? Camille.
I whisper into Umbra's ears and I tell him, say something about those rogue, those baddish elves instead.
What is the question you had for me? The one person who's doing all the talking is having Discord issues.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Hi, you're back.
Yeah, good. Well, you see, sir, there was a misunderstanding between me and Camille. You see, I told him I was with the church, unaware that you guys were from a different church, and he misunderstood what I said. He believed that I was one with the Shay religion, but unfortunately, I am not, and I believe it may have caused some problematic issues.
Give me a straight charisma roll. The d20 in your charisma modifier.
I'm on alliance streak. Let's see your charisma. That's it. That's 11.
Which religion are you from?
Oh, shit, I don't actually know any other religion.
Because the only religion you need is Shard. Should I persuade you to convert to her ways?
You very well could. The only issue is that I have not committed an act worthy yet of her name to bless me.
Well, I have a proposition. We have had some banished people from our village, and we would like for them to disappear. The great name of Shar. For doing this, I'm willing to give you, and is it just the two of you, or is there any more travelers?
We have
Just
another.
my brother and I.
Oh, shit.
Well, I will give you each 50 gold pieces and a set of this armor that was just delivered to us yesterday. And he pulls out this set of armor or this like chest piece of armor. Give me history checks. Unless you have a background in military.
No background in military.
11.
I'm at 12.
Okay.
Or 11, sorry.
You would know these as a they look like a chain shirt, but there's just a different type of texture to them. And but you guys would both recognize that kind of texture as adamantine armor.
Oh shit.
And what this does is, while you're wearing it, you cannot be critted. So
You need some of that.
but they are just simple chain shirts. You would need to be able to wear medium armor. You would have to have proficiency in the medium armor, and then it is a 13 plus dex with a max of 2. It's like the lowest class of armor. But he's going to give you 2 of them. And 50 gold apiece.
Is suggestion a charm spell? I don't think it is.
Let me look it up real quick. Because I suck with spells. Spell. Enchantment type. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or 2 and magically influence a creature you can see within range. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a charm spell. Because if not, you basically charm them into does a small action for you.
How about you give us the gold and the armor? It will help us get equipped to hunt these 2 rogue elves that left your village.
Okay. I need to make a wisdom save.
Being an elf and an elder, he's probably pretty wise.
15.
Beat a 15?
No. What's your spell DC?
Oh, I wasn't using the spell.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought you were. Okay. Just kidding then.
I was trying to persuade him.
Oh, okay. I thought you were using suggestion. Then give me a persuasion roll.
18.
That is not possible. You would need to, as these are gifts from Shar, you would need to complete the task and be in her good standing.
Shar is kind of cheap.
Am I allowed to speak right now? Like, is he still listening to me, or is he
Think
gonna
so.
fucking backhand me?
I mean, you can speak. I'm not going to say no.
Okay.
Remember, you can't save stupid.
It would be an honor to be able to receive the blessing of a sin worthy of Shar's name. That's it.
You be on your way. And is there anything else I could do to help you out with this? I may not be able to offer too much, but knowledge is important.
We were scheduled to travel with that
Yamil.
other guy, Yamil, to the capital due to my misunderstanding. Would we be able to back out of that without issue, so we may go hunt these heathens?
I will have a word with Camille. Even though we're both the same rank in the church, I am still the elder in this village. So yes, I will clear this up because this is of more importance, and he will understand.
And then I don't say anything. I just fucking leave.
Okay.
I ain't about to get slapped, bro.
And I just leave with them and say, later, old man.
Goodbye, and be blessed by Shar. Here, I will get you guys out of the tree.
I don't know how the hell you got us in there, but
Basically, I shift clicked, so I lowered the green bar on the right side so that I could see inside. And I shift clicked you guys, or I clicked you guys, or I control clicked you guys up the ladder, then shift clicked you through the door because that's not actually a door there. So, all right, you guys are back down. So this has pretty much all happened at the same time.
Umbra, should we go find Silvalar?
we'll go find her man. Yeah.
As you guys are making your way back down, you guys see that owl floating and almost looks like he's having a conversation with Camille.
Oh shit.
So you guys could
Oh.
assume that the owl or the elder was speaking through the owl to Camille. And as you guys approach, I see Baylor has a job for you. Well, I will be on my way, and I look forward to seeing you in the capital someday.
Of course. It has been a pleasure to meet you. Sorry again for the misunderstanding.
It is okay. You were new here.
After. So, have you been in this village for a while? Actually, talk to. Will he talk to me now? I'm not in the church.
And when you go to say that, he completely ignores you.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
I asked him, do you know where those two traders are? Any signs of them?
They have, from what I've heard, they have set up their homes to the southeast of us along the stream. So if you just follow the stream, you'll run into their humble abodes. As he kind of like is just tired of talking about traders.
Alright, I guess
Alright.
we follow that stream, maybe?
Yeah, let's go get our man and then let's head out.
Civil, are you staying over there by the?
Yes, I'm still over.
All right, are you gonna stay over there until they come and meet you, or?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know actually where he is.
Yeah, he is. If you go over to the pond area that's got like the flames on the water, he's standing on the dock.
Oh,
And I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I drank a lot of water this evening.
you're all good. I'm gonna drag my character over there. So good news is, talked my way out this shit.
Our life skill's pretty good.
Good to hear that we're not getting killed on your account.
Correct. Now we're going to get killed because of their account. So I think we should go through with it and get the murder. Because A, we can get the plants from them.
We don't even know if they have the plants.
Well, we know that they grow them, right?
No, we know that they are travelers and they may have experience with these plants.
Cool. So I say we speak to them normally at first,
That was my plan.
and then we can see if they have it, and if they have knowledge, we extract that from them. Then we kinda goblin style these motherfuckers.
Plan style. Yeah, that's fine with me.
As you guys approach the dock, give me perception checks.
Well, good guys. This is the reason I stayed over here.
Hey,
God damn it.
we're doing golf scores, right?
12.
Damn it.
Okay, nothing.
All right.
Carry on.
There's something hiding in the goddamn.
All right. Let's head out down the stream. Let's go find these fools.
All right. Who's going to lead?
I am.
Okay.
I'll follow behind.
All right. So go ahead and let me switch boards. Here.
What
I
did
would
you
have thought
gonna
I
say?
would have led, but sure.
No. This is natural. I'm leading this. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a fucking coward, so I might hide behind a tree real soon, but we're going.
I mean, forest being the area I'm from, the fact that I'm a ranger,
Your
so I
survival's
naturally am
super
good
high.
at. Yeah, I'm naturally good at tracking things. But yeah, sure, you lead. I'll stand a
Just following
couple.
the stream. We're just following
Call
the
it
stream.
training.
Yeah.
I'll stand about 60 feet behind you guys because I can shoot 150 feet. So
This is my very first waterboard.
That sounds really bad if it's out of context.
Hey, I played Arma until like 1:30 this morning. I committed a lot of war crimes.
we all committed a lot of war crimes.
How late you guys end up playing?
I went to bed at like 3:30.
Oh my gosh.
We weren't playing Arma that late.
Okay.
I think we stopped playing Arma like 1:30, maybe
So
2.
A little bit after I got off then.
Yeah, and then Kim started gambling,
Gosh.
and
Yep.
I was convincing him to spend all his money.
Silvalor, not Silvalor, because you're not leading. Umbra, give me a perception check. Or not perception,
yeah,
but survival
man.
check, sorry.
Nat 20. Shit.
Hey, thanks for the raid,
Survival,
buddy.
you said?
Yeah, survival.
11.
Okay.
Could have been worse, I guess.
Could have been worse. As you guys make your way down along the stream, you come up on 2 houses to your north. Man, I really wish I could change the compass because it's literally in my menu box. So to the north, you see a house and looks like a male.
You can just pick up the compass and drag it.
I have like the options in the way. Like I can't click on it.
Oh, because can you hide the menus by using spacebar?
Ah, you're a genius, dude. You throw that up in that corner. Ooh, I keep forgetting that I can actually open and close the library because I always have it open. All right. So you see, when you guys come up here, you guys don't run into any trouble. You guys don't get lost. It was a super low check because you're literally following the stream. You see an elvish looking male out to your north. Then you see another home across the stream on the south. There's a nice little bridge going across. From what you've seen of this, the creek so far, it's no more than like 10 feet deep at its deepest.
Okay.
And that is what you guys kind of see when you guys roll up. If you see any purple flowers that look like the one you're looking for, it doesn't count. So
All right.
I think I have like 1 on the map. So
All right.
I got a suggestion. Should we convince these guys that Valar wants them
hopefully your
killed
stream was good, man.
and get them to attack the elf village instead?
I don't think so, because if they kill him, what good does that do us?
Still
Hold
not sure
on.
what good us killing them does us.
We get the sins so that I may infiltrate the church.
Okay, sure.
And also we get the frickin' chainmail and the gold. I need gold. I gotta buy a house, man. I got bills to pay.
I love watching your mini spin around and look at these guys as you're freaking out. Like, I need
Fucking-
this.
I really need it.
All
Okay.
right, lead the way.
Onward! Alright, so I'm gonna approach this little bridge as I fly into the air like a
Are
freaking genie.
you... So, if you're running into that issue, just... Especially if you're going through woods, just shift and teleport your guy over.
Okay.
Are you
As I
guys
get to the-
sneaking in, or are you guys...
Oh, no, I'm walking up.
Alright.
Straight vibing. I'm going up to the bridge and I'm gonna just holler over to him.
No, I don't have to roll then if you're hollering. Alright, go ahead
Oh,
and
yeah.
holler at him.
Excuse me, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing good, traveler. How are you?
Oh, we're quite weary. It's been a rough day or two. We had some questions.
Sure, I might be able to help. What is your name?
My name is shit. Did I give an alibi?
Give them your
Nah.
name. Just fucking. Who cares?
My name is Umbra. And you
Umbra. I am Reese. Good to meet you. I see you have some friends. It is always good to not travel alone in these dark times.
Dark times? Is it dark times? I haven't really heard anything about. Can we come closer? My voice is quite weak.
Yes. Come. Do you need any food or drink?
Nah, I go for a glass of water. I mean,
All
or some
right.
tea.
Always. Yeah,
Blub,
there you
blub,
go. You
blub,
went for a
blub, blub,
glass of
blub,
water
blub.
right through the.
Oh
Way to
shit!
go. Way
Wow.
to go.
Here, no, don't go underneath. You're going to get stuck. I had to get Rachel unstuck. Let me help you chuckle heads out. Oh my gosh, that didn't work.
You're stuck.
I'm lost.
Oh, you guys are
Dad.
dead.
Well, it happens.
There you go. There to make it to the. Where'd you even go?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm way out here in the ocean.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm just gonna resummon you, I think.
Wait, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, there you
I'm on
are.
top of the tree.
Okay, here, let me help you navigate water. As cool as
Thanks,
water
Dad.
is, navigating it apparently is not easy.
No.
Alright, yeah,
I'm
yeah, come on in. I'll get you something to drink.
Yeah.
I feel like this is
What's
a trap.
No, have some faith.
As you go in, and he walks over to a small table and takes his little jug and pours it on. Would you guys like a drink?
No, sir. I am quite good.
And Umber, he is talking to you as you guys are best friends. Like, he has not shown you any type of like animosity or literal racism like the other elves were.
This guy, I like him a lot. I'm happy. It's been a minute since I've talked to someone normal. So, sir, we're actually in search of some might classify it as a rare flower
Okay.
in these parts. It's known as the purple mountain lily, tulip, tulip,
Tulip.
tulip, tulip, tulips.
My friend, Este, she is more the herbalist than I am. I handle more blacksmithing items. I handle more armor and crafts. Give me a perception check from everybody that walked in.
Man, put a booby trap. Are we got to get her throat slit? I'll be a little upsetty.
And here you are wanting to kill this
6.
guy. He's probably going to be helpful to us.
Yeah, he's the most chill dude out there, but you know.
All right.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, this from you guys walking up and walking in, and just kind of his appearance of having like soot and dirt on him. He's a blacksmith type. Like, you can see weapons and armor. Nothing looks too fancy, without a closer inspection. But yeah, it's a weaponsmith type of deal.
Hey.
Do you have any magical weapons here?
That is above my skill set. I can just make this simple armor. And he walks over and unlocks a chest, and he holds up. He's like, I have recently created this, and as it unfurls down, you see that it is Adamantine Armor, but it is more like a ringmail type. This is you have to have a heavy proficiency, and it's an AC of 14. But it is ringmail adamantine armor. One of my proudest additions that I've managed to learn to make with some of the help from the dwarves up in Lozada. They have helped teach me some of the basics of their tradecraft to help me out some. They're very nice people up there.
I am gonna cast aid on the 3 of us, and
Okay.
we all gain 5 max hit point for 8 hours.
When you do that, let me. exactly what aid I need. Quick.
Verbal
Yeah.
material.
When you go to do that, even trying to do it quietly, he kind of turns and looks at you and said, "There's no need for that. Well, I've no reason to fight anybody anymore."
What
Like he,
about
he he knew exactly what you cast when you cast it.
ask him? We had some people on our tails earlier. Um, they seem non-friendly. I heard the name Phalar or something. Phalar.
Ah, Phalar, yeah, he is the my former leader before he's turned to some evil ways.
Interesting. Can you tell us more about your story and what's
I
going on with
I
that
used to
village?
be a soldier um
Like you,
in
but
Kendon, and he's like almost looked like he's being traumatized. And I suffered some unfortunate accidents while performing my duty, and I am now retired and looking for crafts. And I tried to return home, but with my family no longer in charge, Phalar has been, and he has seemed to go backwards instead of forward with the times. He is stuck in his old ways, and ever since the church has came in, I fear for the worst in that village, in my home village.
What happened to your family?
Um, he says that my father was, which Balar is my uncle. That my father was killed by a disease.
What kind of disease is this?
Um, Alien, something like that. I can't
Hey,
remember exactly the name of it.
do you know where this came from? Where it originated from?
I had been recently back at their homes, at my father's home. And, he always stayed separate from the village. He kind of he would come in, help out with things, and kind of leave them on their own. And we prospered like that.
Where is your father's home?
Uh,
Is there like three houses around
there's a
with a well?
Yes, there's a well, and we had some cattle. When I went up there about a week and a half ago, they were all missing, and that is when I had found out that my uh, father had been killed by some disease that no one could find a cure for.
Guys,
Infernal Hellion.
something's
That's
going.
that's what the disease was.
Umbra, I don't think we should carry out that mission.
yeah.
Oh, Umbra, I don't think we should carry out that mission anymore.
I feel like that's a way to get attacked. It's hollering that across the room.
Yeah.
What are you guys really doing here?
So we were recruited, unofficially, by some intense persuasion, ones that could have cost our lives, to come out here and intercept your plans of rebellion against the Elven Village.
There are still good people in that town. Rebellion is a strong word. I just want us to be free and open once again. We have shut ourselves off, and I fear going back this way will ruin my village. And this was a recent change, and I had adopted my father's saying. That is why we had built our houses out here away. So one day when I take over, the village runs itself, and we are more progressive than the old ways.
Is there any way that we can return it and possibly put you in that position again?
If Thalar was removed, then I would be next in line to lead.
There was another one that was a supporter of the church. His
Camille, I
name,
believe.
yes, something Huckleberry.
I have um tried to avoid him over the past week or so. I've kind of made a couple trips into town. Tiriana is still um, kind to me on occasion, but Camille seems to be much more driven into his new book.
New book.
How big of an army does Flalar and Camille have in the town?
We're not much, as most of us were sent to Kendon to help with a war that never happened. But we're always a small village. I don't know with how Phalar is turned into, how the church is now involved, and we never had a established religion before. We've always been friendly with nature, and now this book seems to be corrupting people. So I could not say how big or who is on what side. I know that once we once we had friends of the different races, some have now become slaves.
Then how about you keep mentioning this book? What book is this?
It is the Book of Shar, and um, it is, just a black leather book with the Shar symbol on the front of it.
Is it one issued to everyone, or have they received special privilege?
They have had to, I guess, been asked to join the church or initiated. I'm not sure how they exactly join. But
Then
once they do, they get a book and they come back to their towns and spread the word.
do you mind if we take a
Bruh.
step outside for a second?
Sure.
We'll be right back. All right, guys.
Bruh. I think we should use your church to denounce their church and help out this guy.
So,
That way we look like good guys.
my my church is kind of unofficial. It's kind of a crazy of the undead kind of deal. It's kind of one that only I worship.
Well,
See, I knew
it
there was
may
something wrong with
raise
you.
undead, but we could twist the word a little bit of a silver tongue, by saying that you bring people back to life.
No, that only in poorly. Or I'll workshop it, but I think we put this guy in power, and then maybe we can have our way to that spoils. Because I don't give a shit about the church. I just want the spoils. I got a house to build. God damn it!
You
Yeah,
think we
it's
could
my
convince him to
opinion
come
that
with us?
this church is very much problematic, and we should not do anything that aids this church.
So we should get rid of him. Phalar.
Yes, I believe we should probably
That
take
Kimmel.
Phalar out
Yeah.
and try to dissuade the individuals in the town of their belief in this church or their claims with this church.
That would be the best time too, because Caberdick or whatever his name is on the road.
Yeah. Ooh, we can say that the church killed Phalar after we take him out.
Let's workshop that later. I definitely say we put this guy in charge, though. He seems very helpful.
Yes, we should definitely move towards that end.
I'm definitely not saying that because I want to actually speak to the elven woman and get with them. It's
Give me
just
perception rolls.
18.
and
17.
You guys over 10. As you guys are talking, you notice a druid-looking woman just kind of step out of her home across the creek, and she's like looking at her flowers and stuff. So,
Okay. You guys continue to talk to whomever it is who's in this house over here, whose name I've already forgotten.
Reese is in that one.
Reese. And I will go talk to the herbalist on the other side of the river here.
I'm gonna hand you a seed as you go by, so you can bring it up to her.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna go back in and speak with Reese.
Okay. Well, Silvalora, as you are heading over there, welcome, traveler. And when she turns around, it looks like she's blind. Like her eyes are like covered up and everything. And like she knew you were there.
Oh, fantastic.
What can I do for this afternoon?
Reese says you are a herbalist.
I am.
So, have you any experience with the purple mountain tulip?
I have the. They will grow a lot up in Lozada, but Dar Koldur has them as well. Not as much, but Lozada is. There is a great herbalist in Lozada. They are of the dwarfs in the north.
Fantastic. Do you happen to have any of these herbs here in your storage?
I could not get them to grow here. I have tried, but they are much too difficult in this climate.
Interesting. Have you heard of whatever that blight is? The thing that killed that village, whose name we all keep forgetting.
Yes, I have heard of the Inferno Hellion. It's a nasty disease. It doesn't spread very well, so I'm not sure how it even got into this area. In all my years of study, I've never heard of it being this far away from the mountains.
So it originates in the mountains.
Yes.
This is good to know. In your travels or in your experience, do you happen to have any knowledge as to why the area in that direction, and I point in the direction of the forest that has no fauna, seems to be without fauna?
I have noticed that in my journeys for herbs, I have seen that they have disappeared. And as she's saying, like, I've seen them, you're like, you're blind. Like, you can clearly see she is blind, but she is talking as she can see everything just fine. It happened a week, 2 weeks ago, and our food supply, we've had to rely more on the stream rather than sacrificing animals.
This is interesting. This seems to line up with the timelines we've heard of some other events that have gone on in the local Elven Village. Changes of leadership, and
I thought there could be a connection, but I've never found any proof.
This is interesting. And have you seen any other travelers by here recently?
No, we stick to ourselves. There's not many people out this way outside of Amabel, which is the Elvish village.
Okay. And do you have any take on the reason or the on why Phalar is would want you and Reese taken out, killed.
Hang on, I'm getting the death stare from Rick. Yes, we are more progressive. We do not wish to go to the old ancient ways. So we have been shunned and basically kicked out of our tribe.
This is unfortunate.
As that happens, with the purple glowing starting to form around you, poof, you then disappear, and the two of you guys in the house, poof, poof, have disappeared all the way back to Dinkelberg.
Goodbye.
So we get your character set up real quick. I will not end the stream right away. Let you talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go do some medical stuff real quick. So it's pretty good timing. And Rachel's yawning in my ear. So and entertain my chat. And I have to summon you guys. And I'll summon you guys. So I'll be right back.
All right. So no house today, unfortunately.
Wrap this up.
I'm gonna go rub my lucky wolf paw.
So the thing that was that we missed is that in that pond there's a statue.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I could see it in the pond. Like you could see its actual statue in the pond. But I was like, shit. I rolled shit and I couldn't see it, and I was like, so I'll stay over here, and maybe they'll come over and one of them will see it. And you guys didn't see it either, and I was like, ah, damn it.
It's okay. We gotta go back there. So.
Well, yeah, but it's the travel time now, right? It's a day to get there.
Yeah, but none of your other friends would have been able to go.
Yeah,
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna take my seed back. Your friend ate your fucking seed.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm sorry. I just don't fucking keep it. You keep one seed, I'll keep one seed.
So I found out from the herbalist that it is incredibly difficult to grow these plants around here. She does not seem to be the individual from that village who was growing these plants there.
Who the fuck was?
Yeah.
Well, good side
Um,
is we now have an option.
Yeah, the whatever poisonous shit that killed everybody there seems to come from the mountains. It originates in the mountains. It seems to have started a couple of weeks ago. Because a couple of weeks ago, all the animals in that area apparently were driven out, and obviously, you guys heard Reese tell us about the political affairs of the village.
So I don't want to assume anything too hard, but in the Shay religion, it is if you she supports you in your darkest desires. When all hope is lost, you go to her and she will help you through the dark times. Just so she may have more control for herself. So I could be swinging at the wind, but I think he might have brought the poison down and killed the father, so he may take position to obey the church.
That does seem to fit.
So
Definitely
that
don't
is,
like these church guys.
yeah. Which is really weird because they shouldn't be this big. They're supposed to hide out and be little meetings. They're not supposed to establish themselves this large.
It seems like, the king may have something to do with that.
Yeah, because if he's not stopping them, if he's not sending his guards after him.
Or maybe he is one of them.
Oh, definitely. He is definitely one of them. That has been confirmed.
In which case, he could be the reason why they are now growing the way they are.
So
They seem almost as like an invasion force, like those like those gnomes, like those goblins that we've heard of invading from the east.
We can get the goblins that we're friendly with to help us out invade the elves. Or
Well,
is Reese gonna help
We're
us?
still not sure if we're friendly with those goblins. Let's be honest. They're goblins. You can't trust a goblin. But I believe Reese would definitely help us regain his village and bring it back into the light. Or remove it from the light, as the case may be.
That'll be fun. I think we have a bunch of choices next, Tuesday?
I think on Tuesday, our choices are made for us. I have a feeling we will be contacted on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, yeah. I guess it really comes down to you guys if you want to get the 50 gold and the armor, or if you want to.
No, we could leave it to you.
No, absolutely. We are not. Here's the only way we get the 50 gold in that armor. Well, there's two ways, to be honest. I think we either deceive them about having killed Reese and whatever the other person's name is, or we kill Faerun and we just take the armor and the gold from his store.
I think that's the best one.
Yeah, I don't like this Faerun guy. He's killing people's father. I don't like that.
Well, I don't like the whole not talking to non-elf sons of bitches.
I try my best, brother.
I am not too keen on this church and anyone who follows it as devoted as Faerun and some of these elves seem to be. I think they need to be dispatched.
Weird. All right, so I say, pair up with those two and get him back in the right position. We can have trades and goodwill with them, and then go from there. If you guys happen to go do it before we do, kill the old man, and then take the supplies and the gold that other dude doesn't know is promised to us, and then ask for a reward that is separate. Double down.
Don't worry, the bard is all about doubling down.
Oh yeah. But
and he seems to have the persuasion to do it successfully every time.
Pretty
too.
Nice.
My only goal is to build a fucking house right now, and currently I have not even half of what it takes to build a house.
What's the cost of building a house?
100 gold
for one level.
For one level, and I have to have a basement. So it's going to be like
it can be furnished and stuff. So basically, your one level can start at the basement. So you build your basement first. But yeah, it's all furnished and everything. That is construction and supplies.
I'm almost there already. Like on Tuesday, after Tuesday, I'll be able to build a house.
That would be nice for you.
Yeah.
Same. I'm at 98.
You're
I'm not quite that high. I'm at 80.
Jesus fuck.
I actually had 100 before the session, but
what have you guys?
Because he rolled high and got a bigger reward than the rest of the players, because he was just persuaded people to give him more money.
Where were you guys getting money from?
A lot of places.
Goblins.
God damn it! I'm stuck at 30. Like I'm a broke ass bitch.
Oh yeah, you didn't see the whole stream. I was like, we killed enough goblins last week and when we looted them, we just got all kinds of shit.
They got gold from the goblins that they killed, plus the goblin who paid them, plus a whole bunch of weapons and armor.
And we still have more.
And
hiding.
they still have more weapons and armor hiding.
We're over here trying to hunt down this mysterious ass plant so we can sell a single fucking cowhide.
No, we're hunting this plant because we can use this plant to cure this whatever fucking disease from the area. To cleanse the area,
Arashi put
at
in
least.
chat, asked about roommate. Sure. Yeah, you guys can go half on a room or half on a one level story and put a couple beds in there. I don't care.
Yeah, I'd say that won't work for my plan because I don't really need a house to live in just yet. I need it for my experiments. And
So- All right. I hope you guys had fun.
oh yes,
Definitely.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Double A, I didn't hear you when I said I hope you guys are having fun. Wow.
What? What? We're having fun? What? Who? Where?
So yeah, it was fun. So
thank you guys for joining me.
Next week's Sunday group is going to get moved to Saturday due to a scheduling conflict for me. Tuesday should be fine for the normal Tuesday group this week and next week. And then we got ClassicCon coming up. So that should be fun. But yeah, I'm going to go Darianism. Thanks for your raid of 3. He was playing D&D. He does builds as well. And we're going to go raid Blazing Pancakes. He's testing out a new D&D game. Does he speak English? Hang on.
I'm moving my character.
Yes, they speak English. So let's go raid them. Be nice. I'm going to go hang out with Rachel for a little bit before she goes to bed. And yeah. Guys, it was fun.
Of course.
Double A, who they thanks for jumping in and playing. I mean, I would have ran it with one person anyways, but if we 2 will probably be my minimum for that day's group. If like Jesse canceled last minute, so I'm like, all right, well let's just go ahead and invite anybody from Tuesday that wants to play. Just have some more people. So that'll probably be my standard for letting you guys play on the other day. Is no, you won't gain any reward or XP for the adventures. You'll help drive the story and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. But it's just not fair to jump in and get that, and while other people have life stuff. So, and
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
it'll hopefully keep you guys pretty balanced on like XP, because I know some people could play every single night if they wanted to, but we're not going to do that. So. All right, let's go raid Blazing Pancakes. I'm going to go hang out with Rachel, who is now finally in chat after watching Handmaid's Tale all night.
All right. Well, that was fun.
All
Later,
right.
guys.
Thanks for joining me, man.
Yeah,
See you guys
Anytime.
later.
it was good.